The Truck Cat, written by Deborah Frenkel and illustrated by Danny Snell. Some cats are house cats. Some cats are apartment cats. Some cats live on the farm. Some live in the city. But Tinker was a truck cat. Tinker lived everywhere.
He lived in brick motels with beetles in the bathtub, in rest stops, huts with rats in the rafters, in depots dancing with dragonflies. But mostly, home was the cabin of Jacob's B-double-3 axle truck.
Jacob drove the truck to make a living. He drove it all around the country, learning the strange new landscape on the way. Tinker sat on the passenger seat, keeping an eye out to interloper.
In the truck, there were different things, depending on the day. Sometimes apples, sometimes pears, sometimes lots and lots of eggs. Jakub had to drive carefully because otherwise those eggs would all get scrambled.
Other humans didn't always understand Jakub, his jokes, his words, his silences.
But Tinker knew that when Jakub was quiet, he was busy remembering. And that when Jakub was done, he would switch off the radio and hum tunes from his home country, or tell Tinker about the food his Nina used to make way back.
Tinker also had an old home full of million siblings. There was a mama cat way back in a warm basket, so Tinker and Jakub remembered their memories together.
Then at night, when the truck stopped to rest under the Milky Way, Tinker sat on Jakub's lap and purred into the sky.
But one morning, someone else arrived, a little white flutter, asking Tinker to play tag. He did his best.
He leapt, he lunged, but butterflies are tricky for even the daintiest of truck cats. Here, there, over, under. Here, there, over, under. Here, there, over, under. Beep, under.
Wheels whooshed and flashed, but Tinker lay still, until cool hands lifted him from the road, held him gently, and carried him to a car. The hands
At Mary's bakery, there was yogurt which Tinker didn't like, and a fish head which he did. So Mary gave him another the next day and the next.
But Tinker worried about Jakub, alone in the truck with just eggs to talk to. He worried about Jakub all summer long.
Jakub worried too, from town to town to town, and back again. Then one day, he smelled something familiar.
The warm spices of home, leading him to a bakery window where someone familiar purred against the glass. Jakub ordered everything on Mari's menu to celebrate. He said it was just like Nana's cooking, maybe even better, because it came with company.
Lorikeets landed in the lemon tree, the pigeons pecked in the petunias, but Jakub and Mary kept talking in the same language, understanding each other.
Tinker waited at the door to be let out. He was not impatient whatsoever.
Now Tinker isn't always a truck cat. Sometimes he's a bakery cat, sometimes a sofa cat, sometimes he's a picnic cat, and sometimes a train cat. But wherever he goes, Tinker is certain of one thing: home is everywhere.